looks like a good one. Yes!
The number 8 seed. Out of the
But just excited to be a part of the tournament. Very excited to be a part of it.
What seed did you predict you'd be?
I said 7, 8, or 9, somewhere in there. Is kind of thought, as other teams started winning, I thought we might be able to get a little bit lower seed. As other teams, Mississippi States and the USCs and the people started upsetting people, I thought there might be a chance we could get a lower seed. But I think that's a pretty good seed. 7, 8, or 9. That's pretty fair.
How do you feel about the matchup with Tennessee?
Well, they're a very good team. They're playing great basketball right now. They got beat today. They'd ran off several games to get themselves in the tournament, and they play a very fun, exciting style of basketball. I think Coach Fergus still has 1 or 2 players that he recruited to that team still on the team. What Pearl's been able to do there the last 3 or 4 years has been great. He's revitalized that basketball program, and everybody knows that they play an aggressive, fun, exciting style of basketball.
Your guys have a history with them too, having played them twice as freshmen and sophomores.
I haven't thought about that. It's something that we haven't thought about, but it's a great matchup. It doesn't surprise me that they put us 2 together. We both play up-tempo style of basketball, and I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. But it should be a fun game.
What are some of the factors that you're focusing on to make a deep run?
Well, you just got to take them one game at a time. I think the first game is always the toughest game, to get under your belt. Obviously, if you're able to move on, the competition is going to get tougher. But those first games are always tough. Our team's never experienced this. Tennessee's players have been in the tournament for the past couple of years, so they know what it's all about. So we've got to get our players not just physically ready for Tennessee, but mentally to prepare for, what an NCAA tournament's all about. And not let outside distractions and all the other requirements that go into playing in this game, whether it be news conferences, different things like that. We got to stay focused on our game plan and keep these guys focused, not just physically but mentally as well.
Just for you, first-year head coach, that's a lot. It's a big accomplishment, obviously.
Well, we're excited. These guys have been very receptive to everything we've asked them to do from day one. It's not always been roses, and and how we've handled some adversity, I think, is one of the big reasons we've gotten here. We've got great leadership from our seniors, and these guys have just put in the work, and I can't tell you how coachable they've been. That makes our job easy.
Just thinking, I'm getting so many text messages right now. I'm just happy, and I'm just thinking man, just play our hearts out.
Terrell, you're going through this thing. Byron wouldn't let himself believe that you guys were in the tournament until he heard that. You knew you were in, right?
No, that's the same thing I've been saying. I was like, man, I'm not gonna believe it till I see it, And I heard a lot of people talking about certain things, certain seeds, who we gonna play, who we not gonna play. But I was like, man, just Sunday, just let me see who we gonna play and where we gonna be at, where we gonna play at, what region, all that type of stuff. I didn't even know what this stuff was really about. This is my first year, so I just had to see our name on there.
Yeah, you shared a hug with Coach Ford after everything was over with, and I know everything that both of you have been through here this last year, all that hard work now is kind of worth it, isn't it?
Man, definitely, man. Well, I think after that Texas loss, at Texas, I think things was just started to change. We started to work harder, everything, and all that hard work and everything we were doing after that day, even before preseason type things. I think that it's paying off now. And we're not as tired, we're not wilting, we're working harder. We get better in adversity.
What do you know about Tennessee?
I know they have a lot of guys that could penetrate, a lot of guards. We play them every year I've been here, so we know what type of style they have. We know that they like to press just like us. It's going to be a fast-paced game. I believe whoever rebounds and defends the best is the one who's gonna win, like usual.
I was definitely getting mad. It took so long to call our name, but when when they did call our name, it was definitely a relief. You know, a lot of excitement. You know, I couldn't show out like I wanted to, but I definitely be celebrating for the next hour.
What's it mean to you to finally be in the tournament after all these years?
It's definitely a relief. You know, I haven't made it. You know, and it's a change. You know, my last 3 years, you know, I hadn't even watched the NCAA selection show. We had to. Coach Sean made us watch our sophomore year to see what we're going for the NIT, but I didn't want to do that. And so, you know, when you watching it, knowing that you made it, it's a different thing than watching it knowing you don't even know if you made the NCAA or the NIT. So I just want to have fun, you know, and give it all I got for my last year, and you know, just try to lead my troops out there to date and try to get a win.
How much do you have? Are you 100% after this?
I'm not 100% right now, but you know, we still got about 4 or 5 days before I can get, you know, to where I want to be at. So I just got to come in and get treatment about 3 or 4 times a day and do everything right, stay off of it, and you know, just give it all I got in practice and see what I'm capable to do, and just try to get it back healthy by Friday.
Byron, if I remember right, one of your first great games as a freshman was against Tennessee in Oklahoma City. Is that right? Do you remember that? Is that the case?
Yes, sir, it was. That was my mom and them said my coming out party. So, you know, I just got to try to continue that success. You know, my last time I played against them, it wasn't a good game for me. So I definitely got to, you know, turn that around. In my last game out, I didn't have a good game. So 2 negatives got to equal a positive my next time out.